Okay, hey guys, my name is Greg, and today I thought I would start a new series where I give my opinion to you guys on an album. It's basically, this is going to be a series where I review albums. I'm going to call this track by track reviews, where I talk about an album, a specific album, and then I give my opinion on each song on that album, and then the album as a whole at the end. So today, for this first episode, I thought I would do one of my favorite albums of all time, and that is, to my surprise, some of you, the Monkees head. The Monkees head, and I have Mickey Dolenz signature right there on it. I met him at Beagle Fest and I got him to sign this. It's really good. It's really cool because this is my favorite Monkees album, and I might be going to the Monkey Festival or convention in a couple of days. This is being recorded on March 2nd. So I might get Mike and Nesmith to go with Mickey's, like somewhere over here. So yeah, it'll be really cool for my favorite Monkees album. This is the Rhino Handmade 2010 Deluxe Edition with the 2 bonus discs of extra material. So let's just open it up real quick. This isn't like an unboxing video or anything. I just thought I would show you guys like a little bit of what I'm going to be talking about. Here's the Porpoise song, and As We Go Along instrumental single on Rhino. It's really kind of unique and interesting to hear the instrumental mixes of these songs, because you really don't hear it anywhere else. And this is the only place that you can get this, by the way. This box set. We have a booklet that talks about the film. Oh yeah, this is a soundtrack to the Head film, I should mention. And talks a little bit about the album and the film, and talks about each of the bonus tracks. And here's a head pin. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then there's 3 discs here. This is the first disc. It has the original mix of the album, plus a bunch of other cool bonus tracks. Original artwork there. Then we have outtakes and rarities, which is obviously outtakes and rarities from Head. And then we have something unique. It's an open-end radio special interview platter. So it's basically just an interview about Head with Davy Jones. And the back there. Funny photo. Anyway, in my opinion at least. So yeah, that's what you get in this set. But let's get started on the actual review. Now the problem with this, and the reason I wanted to get this review done first, or like out of the way you might say, is because this album is kind of weird, in which a lot of the songs, let me count, 6, 7, or 8 songs between that range are not actual, like, real songs. They are dialogue from the film. Like, maybe with some snippets and excerpts of songs here and there, but really that's not it. And I'm not going to review the bonus discs because there's way too much material. There's 23 songs on the outtakes and rarities. There's 9 bonus tracks on the original, on the first CD, and then the interview is kind of cool. Anyway, let's get started on the review. So the first song on the album is called Opening Ceremony, and basically it's just like kind of all the songs mixed together with a background of dialogue from the movie, and you hear the word head repeated throughout this entire song. And it's only like a minute long, so it's not really that bad. But it really, I would have been fine if they started the album with the next song. But Opening Ceremony, since it's not really a song, I guess I'll just give it out of a 10, a 5. Okay, next song. Porpoise song, the theme from Head, the only single released from the album. This song is a very, very good song, really cool. Mickey's vocals throughout it are distorted and echoey and the song's a real strong psychedelic feel for it, and I like that. I'm not a huge fan of psychedelic music, but there's like one song on an album that's a little psychedelic, then I can handle that. And that's basically Porpoise song. It's psychedelic and it has echoey, dreamy, you might say, like dreamlike vocals throughout it. It's a really good song. I'd probably give that a 9 out of 10. Next song is kind of a weird thing. It's called Ditty Diego, War Chant. And Ditty Diego War Chant is just basically the Monkees singing a little ditty about like the theme of the movie, which is free will and not being like not having to. It's hard to explain the theme of the movie, but it's like having free will and not having to do everything that you're told. Because the Monkees were a real band at this time, but they were also on a TV show where directors were forcing them to do everything that they did, and they really didn't have any free will. So that's basically the theme of the movie, having free will. And this is like, hey, we are the Monkees. You know we love to please a manufactured image with no philosophies. We hope you like our story, although there isn't one. It's just there's many. That way there's my fun. You told you like action and gave them many crimes. You like to dance, we like to sing, so let's all lose our minds. We know it doesn't matter. See what you can see. It's what we love to give you. And give it 1, 2, 3. But to make up 51, 2, or jump from 9 to 5. And when you see the ending side, the beginning may arrive. For those who look for meanings and bonus, I don't know. We might tell you one thing, but we only take it back. Not back in a box back, not back like in our face, not back so we can keep it, but back in time and space. You say we're manufactured, to that we all agree. So let's rejoice, I don't know. It's like, hey, we are the Monkees. We said it all before. The money's never made of tin, we're here to give you more. The money's never made of tin, we're here to give you. And then it like goes into this whole thing, which is basically the next part of the movie, with like, give me a W, give me an A, give me an R, why does it spell war? And then the movie goes into like a war scene where like they're like in a war, and yeah. Move my hands a lot, don't I? So yeah, it's kind of cool, it's kind of funny, I don't know, 6.5, it's kind of funny. Yeah, so I was waiting to get to this. The next song on the album, Mike Nesmith is my favorite Monkee, by the way. He's my favorite. He's wrote most of my favorite songs by the Monkees. This one included. This is my second favorite song by the Monkees ever. And that is Circle Sky. Now, this is probably the best straight rock song the Monkees have ever produced. You know, like, they had a lot of good, like, poppy tunes, like, last train to Clarksville, but this is probably the best straight rock song they ever had. Later in their career, they kind of like drifted away from the poppy stuff and kind of went with a more like rock direction. So yeah, this is one of the first songs that really kind of shows that, and it's really good. This song is amazing. The lyrics, the guitar performance, the drumming, there's a lot of like background percussion, like maracas and bongos and stuff like that. And this song is amazing. I'll leave a link to it down below. That's Circle Sky. It's on, what do I see the Monkey said? So yeah, that's a really awesome song. 10 out of 10 all the way. Love that song. I cannot stop listening to it. Okay. Supplicio? I don't know what this is. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. But this is basically just, like, it's from the movie, and it's just dialogue from the movie. It's kind of like windy, and like, the only, like, speech in this song is when, is at the end, where it's like, quiet, isn't it, George Michael Dolenz? I said. And then it goes into the next song. But it's really nothing special. It's less than a minute long, and I guess a 5. I'm probably just gonna give all the like movie dialogue songs in this album a 5, because you really can't give an opinion on a song that's not really a song. It's just dialogue taken from a movie, and the majority of the song is just like wind, or it's basically almost silence. And anyway, next song, Can You Dig It? This is a really good song. It's the second of 3 songs that Mickey Dolenz sings on. First being Porpoise song, second being this, and the third being one that we're gonna get to soon. Actually, the next main song on the album. This song is really good. For some reason, it has like kind of an Indian feel to it, and like bongos and, but it's really strong. It's really good. So, yeah. Can You Dig It's a really good song. There's a version with Peter singing, which isn't as good as the Mickey vocal. But that still is a minus Peter's vocals. Wow, that was kind of mean. Yeah, this song is a really good song, probably a 9 out of 10. In the movie, they took a lot of this song out, like a lot of the beginning portion. The beginning portion goes on for about 30 to 45 seconds, I'd say, and they took out about 20 seconds of that, so it only lasts for like 10 or 15. The beginning of the song until like the vocals kick in. So yeah, that song's really good, 9 out of 10. Next is more movie dialogue. It's called Gravy. This is probably the funniest, so I'm just gonna give it a 6 because it's funny, in my opinion. It's just Davy Jones saying, "And I like a cold glass of gravy with a hair in it, please." I can't do a British accent. "And I like a cold glass. No, I like a glass of cold gravy with a hair in it, please." I'm sorry that British people. I'm sorry that I cannot do a British accent. But it's funny, so a 6. Why not? The shortest song on the album is the next song. It's called Superstitious, and it's 7 seconds of like from an old film where it's like, sounds like some supernatural baloney to me. Supernatural? Perhaps. Baloney? Perhaps not. And then it goes into the next song automatically. Immediately after that, like 7 seconds of dialogue finishes. So 5. I mean, you really can't do a review on that. Next, As We Go Along, the third Mickey vocal and last on the album. It's just, sometimes I think it's my least favorite main song on the album, but it's still a really good song. It's like a slow kind of song. The ending is really good though. I like the ending. It starts off kind of slow, but then it gets like, it builds up, and the ending is really cool in my opinion. So, I'll give that an 8 out of 10 just because it's, in my opinion, just not as strong as the other main songs in the album. But it's still a good song. Doesn't mean that it's not a good song. I still really like that song. It's probably my least favorite. Okay, Dandruff, 5. It's just dialogue from the film. It's really nothing. Daddy's song. This is probably my second favorite song on the album. It's the only Davy vocal, which is kind of weird because Davy usually has a lot of vocal appearances on the Monkees albums. So it's kind of weird for him to only have one vocal appearance on this entire album. But it's one of the best songs, honestly. It's about a boy who's abandoned by his father, and even though it has like a really jolly, happy, fun time tune, the meaning of the lyrics are really dark. I mean, it's really kind of strange. But yeah, the song is really good. It has like trumpets or horns. I don't really know what they are, but like da na 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 na. Anyway, so yeah, Daddy's song, I'll probably give that a 9.5 out of 10. Not perfect, but near perfect. Paul or P-O-L-L. How do you say that? I don't know. Paul or Polly, Coley, Collie. I don't know how you really pronounce that. Paul, whatever. This is the longest piece of dialogue on the album, well, not if you include the last song. And it's my favorite because it has 1 or 2 lines from one of my favorite artists of all time, Frank Zappa. He was in this movie for one scene after Daddy's song, I believe. And that's just the only reason that's my favorite. 6 out of 10. I mean, really nothing. The last main song on the album, not the last song, but the last main song, is the Peter Tork vocal appearance. And the guitar solo in this song is among my favorites of all time. It's really short, but it's really cool. It's called Long Title. Do I have to do this all over again? That is, long title, colon, do I have to do this all over again? And it's a really good song. It's really strong. I love the guitar part, as I already said. Love the drums in the song. The tamborine's really cool. And overall, it's a really good song. It's probably 8.5 out of 10. Okay, now the last song on the album is called Swami plus strings, etc. And it's basically just dialogue from the movie, at least the first part of the Swami scene, which is honestly probably my least favorite part of the movie for a couple of reasons. But it's like, we were speaking of beliefs, and it goes on for like a couple of minutes of the Swami talking, and then it goes into an excerpt of Porpoise song, like the last minute or 2 minutes or so. And then it goes into the string section, which is, I usually am not a big fan of like violins and cellos, and I don't really like string ensembles, but this is really good. I really like the string system. It's really unique, and it's at the end of the movie, and it's really, really good. The string section is really good. Very catchy, very like, it gets stuck in my head a lot, okay? So, yeah, that about does it for, oh yeah, I'd probably give this a 7 out of 10. Anyway, this was my track-by-track review on the Monkees' Head. Do you think it was a good start for the series? Let me know down below in the comments. Okay, let me know down below in the comments again what album you want to see me review next, so that I have some ideas. So, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.